I've been running for over 20 years, and today, with just 5 weeks to go until I try and break 2 hours and 15 minutes at the Berlin Marathon, I've got my biggest and probably hardest training day to date. I've got absolutely no idea how it's going to go, but let's get going and I'll talk you through exactly what I'm doing and why. So we're out here warming up, got my dad behind the camera again, and he's very excited because today is going to be my first ever running day over 50k, and even though I'm jogging right now, it's not going to be jogging. So the plan is, right now just 3k jog warm up, and then the session will be 10k at 90% of marathon effort, then 6x2k at faster than marathon pace, and all that's done with 90 seconds recovery. And then I'll probably just jog home, which will give me 27k in the morning, and then tonight we get to do it all again. 10k at 90% of marathon effort, and then 10 by 1k at faster than marathon pace. And again, all that's with 90 seconds recovery. If my maths is correct, that'll be about 52k of running on the day, and over 42k of that will be hard. We're going to use a lap that gives us an extra 6 meters for each rep. So if I hit this well, I might get a good marathon time, obviously with about 8 hours of recovery in there. So in terms of paces, I'm kind of not that sure what 90% of marathon effort means exactly. In my head, I'm thinking 3:23 to 3:20 should feel comfortable. That's with the assumption that marathon pace is about 3:10 per k. And then keeping that assumption in mind, we'll be hoping to run the 2k reps faster than 6:20. But I've never done anything like this. I don't know if that's too ambitious or if it's going to be too hard. So I'll kind of just judge the effort how I feel, make sure it really gets done. I can't do it. 5 gels, that'll do me for both sessions. And these for after. Right, back warm up. So some of you that have been watching the channel for a while might remember this video where I ran 45k at 3:25 per k, and that was about 5 weeks before I ran 2:15 in Valencia. So what we're doing today is replacing that 45k, and the reason for that is because one, we can run almost 45k quicker because we've got the recoveries. But the other reason is that after that 45k last year, I was pretty useless for about a week. I did that on the Friday, felt really good doing it, tried the session on the Tuesday and just felt absolutely terrible, so I had to cut it short. So it wasn't until the next week that I was able to actually do a session again, and we're trying to avoid that here. We're thinking that because you've got that time in between, that I'll recover a lot better. And as I said, I've never done anything like this before. I might still be completely knackered on Tuesday, but at least I'll have got some really good work in at marathon pace, and even hopefully a little quicker. So sorry to disappoint anyone, there will be no 45k steady runs in this training block, but you've got this instead. Warm up for this is going to look a bit different because it's already such high volume. I don't want to do like another threshold on top of that. And also the pace should feel alright. Like if I'm running 3:25 for that first k, that should feel alright, even with just a couple of drills and some shorter strides. So that's going to be the plan, and the good news is we get to try it again tonight. So if it doesn't work this morning, we can do a different warm-up for tonight. Funny, this is the place that I used to start 8-mile tempos, and I distinctly remember averaging like 5:11 for these 8-mile tempos. And we're talking like 10 years ago when I was running just under 15 minutes for 5k. Pretty sure that wasn't a tempo. Right, shoe change. I'm feeling positive, so let's see if that lasts. Couple of strides and then we'll get going. What do you think?
What do I think about what?
The session?
Sounds easy.
Right.
That's what I think. I could have done this session, but I couldn't have done this day. I know that for a fact. 42k of work? No. You'd have scraped me up off the ground, that's for sure. Never have made a marathon in 4 weeks. If I ever done that now, never have made it.
Might be scraping me up off the ground, we don't know yet. I've not done it, but feeling positive.
Is that 36?
No, 20.
Oh, I didn't think that was 36. Oh, he's a bit like bullet again.
I really wish I could have done this on the track, but 100 plus laps of the track, probably asking for trouble.
Oh, you're no Phil Sessman, are you?
Note to self, slow down, you're doing great. That's going to be me halfway through this session. .321 first K. Feels really good. Even though we're running a slight wind. It's amazing how much better it feels than the 5-minute reps from last week. So good start. Don't want to speak too soon, but I feel great. 2.5k into a 42k day. But usually you can tell quite early how it's going to go.
We're just past the turning point and we're heading back to Dalmuir, then down alongside the riverside where we'll do our 2k reps.
That's 4k done. Still feeling really good. Just making sure I don't get carried away. It's a long day. 320s is perfect. Just over 6k done. Still on the pace. Got a wee bit quicker the last 2k. Having my first gel. SIS Beta Fuel. Strawberry and lime flavour. Lovely. The good thing about roads and corners and twists, you run faster because you're not trying to hold yourself back. Made up some time there. Still get 2 on it. Oh. That was 33.02, so we picked up quite a bit there in the second half. 16.39 through halfway. But it felt really comfortable, and for all the people who think my Garmin's inaccurate, I had to run 200 metres further than what I measured online. So, make of that what you will.
Well, that must be about 90 seconds by now, come on.
53.
Okay, there's.
So, we just do these 2k reps at faster than marathon pace. Should feel alright, especially after that. That's pretty perfect. I didn't want to get carried away in that first one. So 308, faster than marathon pace, felt alright. It's amazing how 315 to 317 you can have a full conversation. But 308s, it's like, oh, it's not hard, but couldn't chat too much.
Good.
I definitely thought coming off the 10k into the 2k with 90 seconds would make the first 2k the hardest. And I felt a wee bit worse. It was 4 seconds quicker, but I'll just keep it there.
No quicker than this.
306s is alright.
No faster.
I think that when you're running faster than marathon pace and you're training for a marathon, like it can feel quite hard because you're not training to run that fast. But actually just remembering that how hard it is after 2 reps is probably also how hard it's going to be after 4 reps unless you pick it up. I'm not concerned. Like the fact that a 315 out there felt so comfortable, that's where I take the confidence from, not how 305s feel. Because if I'm running 305s in Berlin at any point really, I've done something a bit wrong. I don't think you're really able to max effort at Because in your mind you know what's coming later. That's got kind of a break on the effort. Because you're always like, need another 20k later tonight. But that's more than fast enough. And I'll just do the same again and that'll be us done. Can't help myself for running faster on that last rep. But the effort felt good. Not maxing it out, but feeling like I'm moving, feeling strong. And if anything, tonight's session should be a bit lighter just because it's K's. But that was good. As much as I'm like, I'm not quite running as fast as I used to, I'm strong. And when it's feeling a bit hard after a rep or two, I can push the pace harder and it doesn't get any harder. So that's a really positive sign. And home for a good feed, a good sleep, and back out to do it all again in a few hours' time. Good afternoon. We're back again for the second session. This time 10k at 90% marathon effort and 10 by a k at faster than marathon pace. It's now like 6 p.m. so it's been about 5.5 hours since we got home from the morning session, and I think I was kind of imagining that my legs were a bit sore because they would never be sore after a morning session, and they're completely fine now. So got some good food down me, had a Morton drink mix as well. Been staying hydrated with some electrolytes because, believe it or not, it's actually quite warm in Scotland today. And had a good nap as well, which is the secret to all of this. I ordered a new fancy eye mask from Amazon specifically for this nap, and it didn't arrive until like 4 p.m. But we're fine, we'll get a good sleep tonight after all this is done. Coach said, well, he was very complimentary about my morning session, but then also said that there's room to go a bit quicker tonight. So that's fun. Smash some good K reps, hopefully. I don't see any reason why we can't, because legs feel good. And yeah, that'll be a nice 50 plus K day. My body won't know what to do. It's never ran this far. Maybe it'll completely crumble, but we will find out. If you're getting a bit of deja vu, it's because we're doing the session in the exact same place. Because it went so well this morning, that was a mini goal inside my head, is want to do it in the same place again, because that means that the morning sessions went well. Just a couple of drills, change of shoes, a couple of strides, and then the exact same 10k and the exact same K loops, just a little bit quicker. Maybe not in the 10k, we'll just see how it feels. But the 1k is starting out about 3:05 and seeing if we can progress under 3 minutes. If I can run my 42nd k of the day under 3 minutes, that's probably a great sign going into Berlin. And as I said, if anything's going to fall apart, it's going to be in this session, because I've never done anything like this before and don't know how the body's going to respond to it. But stay tuned to find out. Look at the muscles.
Your muscles, alright.
That's where I get it for. $10k, roughly the same as earlier. Let's go. Feels like the wind's picked up a wee bit from this morning. It's not meant to have, but just feels like it, which is fine. Feeling alright.
This has just turned at the bow line and we're heading back towards the pizza loop, where we, after 90 seconds recovery, we'll do 10 by 1k. Still looks alright. A little bit sweaty, but nothing too major.
We're just past 4k. It's ever so slightly quicker than this morning. I would say that I feel similar, maybe honestly 1 to 2% worse, but that could be accounted for by the slightly quicker pace. But it's good, it's going to get done. Almost halfway through this 10k. Just past halfway, 16:29, which is 10 seconds quicker than this morning. Just gonna have a gel.
Need any water?
Nah, I'm fine.
I don't know, but still should we take it on?
Right, okay, give me some. Thanks.
You should always drink before you need to drink.
I know. It's only gonna get cooler as we go.
Put it in the basket. There you go, look at that. Teamwork.
Evening. 32:45. Felt even as good as this morning. So that's good. It's the same again, that you think it's hard after 2 or 3k, but actually it doesn't get any worse. So just 10 by a k to go.
Helmet please, thank you.
Safety first.
Safety first, certainly.
That felt way easier than the 2Ks, man. Whew. 3:03. It's whatever now. I'm not saving myself for it.
First time we done that marathon, remember we done the big long one, kind of left a little bit in there for the race. We don't want this. So you know, you're comfy, you know, just keep it about this comfy pace. Okay.
We'll see how it goes. I'll start to slow down, that's fine. Three reps done. Again, that third rep felt way better than the second one. Gonna have a gel. I think the stomach's the only thing that could go wrong here. But I need to fuel, so not really much I can do about it. I'm sure it'll be fine. If it's not fine, it won't be going on camera. We'll be done in what? 7 threes, 21 minutes, half an hour with the recoveries. Gel's not going to take, it's not going to be done there by half an hour.
You hope not.
Looking good. Go on, Ryan. Good, Ryan. Good, Charlie. Go on, Ryan.
Feeling comfortable, but not getting carried away, just getting it done at a reasonable effort. One more to go, and that'll be a great day. I don't have much else to say, other than this has probably went better than expected. But we'll see what he thinks after this last rep. He's the boss.
That'll be me.
Oh, look at that, sun setting. Never had this at a session in here. What a lovely day.
I want to see the sunset.
Looks like it's setting. It's setting, it's not set.
We're gonna miss that one. Just couldn't hold yourself back, could you? You just had to.
I was going to say before the last rep, this is going to be a 2:55, but I didn't. I thought the fastest I could get away with him was 2:55, but 2:54. Lovely. That was pretty, I don't want to say easy, but certainly wasn't hard. So that's a good sign. Now just get home, get recovered, and see what the marathon split was, because I imagine it'll be pretty quick. And whatever you can do with 8 hours recovery, you can definitely do with 0 recovery. That's a fact.
Is it?
It's a fact, isn't it?
I don't think so. I mean, you're going to hit good sessions, but worst case scenario, if you don't, still take confidence for that and got that other negativity that you had in your head leading up to the day out your head. That's what I
There
think.
was a bit of negativity.
There's a lot of negativity.
No, I don't think there's a lot. I think
There was a lot.
It was just that I was comparing sessions to last year and they weren't quite as good. However, I never done that session last year, so I don't have anything to compare that to. But I can't imagine that I could have felt that good. For me, it's never really about what the splits say. Obviously that plays a part, but it's more about how it feels. And like, session I done on Tuesday felt quicker than it was. And every time I've done it before, it's been quicker than that. So I was a bit like, okay. I feel like I'm pushing hard and I feel good. I'm just running a bit slower than I've been before, which isn't a great place to be. Like, you would rather feel bad, and then at least it's like, well, I felt bad. But that was a really good confidence boost. It's been a while since he's told me to slow down. I mean, I never actually listened to him because my effort control was very good, and that was just right the day.
It was interesting to see how you felt if you had only a minute recovery.
I think it would have been similar.
I think the fact that it's done, you look good. Control the full session today. It's been a long day.
Is your bum sore?
No, I've got a wee bit of chaffing somewhere, but I'm not sure where it is on camera.
Other things we shouldn't say on camera, my stomach behaved itself. So that's good. I wasn't sure if it was going to for a while there.
I remember from this morning at chapping, and I was going to put Vaseline on tonight, but I forgot. And as soon as we started the 10k, I remembered. That's a lesson for me if it's a long day.
I would say my legs never felt any different until probably the 9th K rep. Then they started to feel a wee bit tired. But I think even if you done 10 by a K, your legs would get tired by rep 9. So
I never done 10 by a K in my life.
what?
7 by a K was the most I've ever done.
That's amazing. Ollie's done 10 by a K behind the camera apparently.
I set out to do 10 by a K once, and I dropped out after 800 metres. It got into my head. I thought, I can't do this, and I dropped out.
There, I've learned something new today as well
There
then.
you go. So yes, very big session today. As the saying goes, which is a saying I hate to say, but a lot of people use it, especially Americans, and I'm going to say it.
What he's going to say.
Good job.
Good job. That's the first good job I've ever had from my dad, so that's a good job, that. I wouldn't feel this good doing this after a marathon, so that's a good sign. So we're now quite a few days on, and anyone who follows me on Strava will have seen that the split rep approach did not help me to recover any quicker than I did after the 45k steady. But the fitness that I gained after such a big day isn't going to go anywhere, and come the weekend I'll be back on track. I'll be doing a session that a lot of people enjoyed from last year's block, so subscribe if you want to see that. But let's have a look at the marathon split from Friday. So the 10Ks were run in 33:02 and 32:45. Then adding up the 2K reps, we got 37:03 for 12K, and the 1K reps gave us 29:56 for 10K. Adding all of that together gives me 2:12:46 for the total 42.13k. What does this mean? Honestly, not a lot. I've just never really done reps that add up to 42k before, and thought it would be interesting to calculate the total time. And if you also found it interesting, then please like the video, and if you want to train like this, I will leave the link to my coaching website in the description, and I'll see you next week. Cheers!